Hello, my amazing people. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope this year brings you peace, strength, discipline, clarity, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Now listen, welcome to 2026. Not just a new year, a new chance, a blank page. And this video is your pen. You're not watching this to get a little motivation. You're watching this because something inside you is done with the old life and you're ready to create something better. In this video, you'll learn how to change your life step by step, not with fake hype, but with real, powerful, proven steps that actually work. And yes, this video will also help you improve your English because you'll not only listen and learn, you'll start thinking in English too. So, if you're serious about changing your life and your language, subscribe now and let's start this year stronger than ever. Step 1. Let go of your past self. This step is not about forgetting. It's about freeing yourself. Most people enter a new year with the same pain, the same guilt, the same regrets, and they wonder why their life doesn't change. You can't create a new life with an old identity. You can't walk into 2026 like a winner if you're still carrying the failure of 2025 on your back, in your mind, and in your habits. Imagine trying to run a race while carrying a huge bag of garbage. You might take a few steps, but soon you'll get tired. Not because you're weak, but because you refuse to drop what's slowing you down. That's your past. The lies you told yourself. The promises you broke, the people who hurt you, the goals you never started, the time you wasted, the habits you never changed. You don't need to carry that anymore. Because here's the truth. You are not your past. You are your potential. Here are 5 powerful ways to truly let go of your past self. 1. Write a goodbye letter to your old self. Sit in silence and write a letter to the version of me who wasted 2025. Say everything. I forgive you. I understand why you did it. But now I'm done. Why this works? Because the brain respects rituals. This is not just a trick. This is how the mind marks an ending. If you want a new chapter, you must first close the old one. 2. Identify the top 3 habits that destroyed you last year. Was it overthinking? Was it scrolling late at night? Was it eating junk when stressed? Was it talking negatively about yourself? Write them down. Put them on paper, not in your mind, where they can hide. Bring them into the light, and then make this declaration. These 3 habits will not enter 2026 with me. 3. Change your environment. Why? Because the same environment will trigger the same behavior. If your room looks like 2025, your mind will think like 2025. Clean your space. Rearrange your desk. Delete toxic apps. Put reminders on your walls. This is the year I change. Even one small shift in your environment can begin a huge shift in your identity. Stop calling yourself by your old name. Your brain listens to what you say. If you keep saying, I'm lazy, I'm always tired, I never finish what I start, I can't learn English, I'm not good enough, guess what? Your brain will obey. So this year, speak like the person you want to become. I'm learning every day. I'm becoming stronger. I'm consistent now. I'm not who I used to be. Because when your language changes, your identity starts to catch up. 5. Visualize yourself free. Close your eyes. Now imagine you're holding a box. Inside the box is everything you hated about 2025. The laziness, the mistakes, the failure, the fear, the fake relationships, the wasted time. And now you drop the box. You turn around and you walk away. This is not just imagination. This is brain training. Your subconscious believes what you feel. You can't build a palace on a broken foundation. You must burn the past version of yourself. The version that was scared, lazy, weak, lost. Not to hate it, but to honor how far you've come. And to say, thank you, but I'm not you anymore. Step 2, change your mindset. You want to change your life in 2026. Then start with this. Change your mindset because your thoughts are not just thoughts. They are instructions. Your brain listens. Your body follows. And your life is shaped by the thoughts you think every single day. Most people try to change their habits. They write down new goals. They buy a new planner. They feel excited in January. But nothing actually changes. Why? Because their mindset is still the same. They still think like the old version of themselves. And if you don't upgrade that mindset, you will keep repeating the same year again and again, even if the calendar says 2026. So what is mindset? Mindset is not just motivation. Mindset is not just positive thinking. Mindset is the lens through which you see your life. If that lens is full of fear, full of self-doubt, full of guilt, and full of excuses, then everything you do in life will be affected. Even the best opportunities will look risky. Even your best talents will feel useless. Even your strongest dreams will feel impossible. Your mindset is the filter. If the filter is broken, the picture is never clear. What does a weak mindset sound like? I can't do this. What if I fail? I'm not good enough. I'm not ready yet. What will people think? I always give up. Maybe next time. I'm not like those successful people. That's not laziness. That's not stupidity. That's just programming. That's just a voice that got repeated so many times. It became your belief. But here's the truth. Your mindset is not fixed. It is flexible, can be rebuilt. And when you rebuild it, your life follows. 1. Replace negative questions with power questions. Your brain is like a machine. It answers whatever question you ask it. Ask a bad question, get a bad answer. Ask a power question, get a power answer. Bad question. Why am I like this? Answer, because you're a failure. Power question, what's one small step I can take today? Answer, clean your room, go for a walk, record that video. Bad question, what if this doesn't work? Answer, then you'll waste your time again. Power question, what if this works better than I imagined? Answer, then 2026 will be the best year of your life. You see the difference? You don't need to change your life in one day. You just need to ask better questions every day. 2. Change your self-talk. Your brain listens to your voice more than anyone else's. So if you keep telling yourself, I'm not good at this. I always mess things up. I'm not smart enough. I can't speak English well. Then your brain will believe you and prove you right. But if you start telling yourself, I'm getting better. I learn fast. I stay consistent now. I speak more clearly every day. Then your brain will adjust. It will follow. It will rewire. What you say, you become. So speak like someone you admire. Talk to yourself like someone you believe in. Even if it feels fake, keep doing it because the brain changes through repetition. 3. Install new beliefs every morning. Every morning when you wake up, your mind is fresh. It's open. It's waiting for instructions. If the first thing you do is check your phone, compare yourself to others, or scroll social media, then you've already lost the battle for your mindset. Instead, use that moment to install power into your mind. Say this every morning. Today I think like my future self. Today I act like someone with purpose. Today I show discipline. Today I speak with confidence. Today I do what I said I would do. These are not just affirmations. These are brain instructions. Say them, feel them, repeat them. Because mindset is not a one-time decision. It's a daily ritual. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your mindset. If you want to rise higher, upgrade the way you think. Train your mind like a warrior. Talk to yourself like a leader. Challenge every weak thought. Replace it with something stronger. And 2026 will become the year your brain finally becomes your ally, not your enemy. Step 3. Learn one useful skill in 2026. One skill can make you valuable. One skill can give you freedom. One skill can help you escape financial stress. One skill can build confidence faster than any motivational quote. One skill can take you from invisible to unstoppable. So in 2026, don't waste your energy trying to do everything. Choose one skill and go deep. Most people try to learn 5 things at once. A little English, a little writing, a little designing, a little coding, and guess what? They become average at all of them. Don't be that person. Be the person who goes all in on one thing and becomes world-class at it. Think of it like this. Most people do 100 things at 1% level, but successful people do one thing at 100%. That's the difference between noise and mastery. 1. Communication skill. Learn how to speak clearly, how to express ideas, how to connect with people through words. Especially learn English if you haven't already. Because in today's world, communication equals opportunity. If you can't express yourself, people won't trust you. But if you can speak with clarity, doors will open. Your voice is your power. Train it. 2. Digital or technical skill. Learn how to work with technology, video editing, graphic design, web development, SEO, social media marketing, automation, basic coding, podcast editing. These are real skills that help real people and get paid for it. And the best part, most of them are free to learn online. You don't need a college degree. You just need curiosity and consistency. 3. Money skill. Learn how money works, how to save it, how to multiply it, how to manage it, how to invest it. Because earning money is not enough anymore. If you don't understand money, you will always stay broke, no matter how hard you work. Learn the difference between income and assets. Learn about compounding. Learn how to build a small business or side income. These skills are not nice to have. They are essential. The 3-rule strategy to master any skill. 1. Focus on one skill for the next 90 days. No multitasking. No switching after 2 weeks. Pick one. Stick to it. Build momentum. 2. Learn in English. Choose English YouTube videos. Read English books or blogs. Take notes in English. Speak about what you learned in English. That way you grow 2 skills at the same time. Your chosen skill plus your language fluency. This is called compound growth and it's powerful. 3. Create something every week. Learning is not enough. You must create every week. Make something. A video, a design, a blog post, a voice recording, an app, a lesson, a mini product, a post on social media. Action creates confidence. Learning without creating equals nothing. Let's say you choose video editing. You spend 30 minutes a day learning on YouTube in English. You start editing reels, shorts, YouTube videos for practice. You make one new project every weekend. You improve. You take feedback. You join an online community. After 90 days, you can start freelancing. After 6 months, you're confident. By the end of the year, you can turn it into a business. And you didn't just learn a skill. You changed your income. You built your identity. You upgraded your brain. You transformed your life. That's the power of one useful skill. You don't need to do everything in 2026. You just need to do one thing really well. Choose your skill like a weapon. Sharpen it daily. Train with it. Practice with it. Create with it. And let it lead you into a future where you're no longer stuck, scared, or dependent. One skill, one decision, 1 year. This is your time. Step 4. Keep yourself happy in 2026. Don't just chase success. Chase peace. Chase balance. Chase the version of you that feels calm, centered, alive, not just busy and tired. Because what's the point of reaching all your goals if you lose yourself on the way? We live in a world where people are addicted to distraction. They think happiness is in more money, more likes, more attention, more success. But real happiness is not found in the future. It is created in the present. So how do you keep yourself happy even when life gets tough? 1. Stop waiting for big reasons to feel happy. Most people say things like, I'll be happy when I earn more. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I move out. I'll be happy when I finally succeed. That's a dangerous mindset because that means your happiness is always in the future, always one achievement away, always depending on things you don't fully control. Instead, say this: I will celebrate the small things every single day. You woke up today, that's a win. You ate something warm, that's a win. You studied for 30 minutes, that's a win. You helped someone, that's a win. Start treating small things like they matter because they do. Happiness is not a goal, it's a way of living. 2. Build a simple joy routine. Every day, do one small thing that fills your heart. Could be listening to your favorite song, drinking tea in silence, walking without your phone, laughing with a friend, watching the sunrise, hugging your parent, reading a powerful quote, talking to God, dancing when no one's watching. The activity doesn't matter. What matters is that you do it every day. No guilt, no rush, no shame, just joy scheduled like a habit. 3. Protect your energy from toxic sources. Happiness is also about what you avoid. Stay away from people who always complain, always judge, never appreciate, only call when they need something, make you feel small. Don't believe in your dreams. It doesn't matter if they're family, friends, or coworkers. Your peace is your responsibility. Set boundaries. Learn to say no. Your mental health is more important than their opinion. You're not responsible for fixing everyone. You're responsible for healing yourself. For don't be happy later. Be happy now. Even while you work, you don't have to choose between hustle and happiness. You can enjoy the process. You can enjoy progress. You can enjoy learning, growing, becoming. You can say, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm proud I started. I made mistakes, but at least I'm not quitting. Today was hard, but I'm stronger because of it. I didn't get results, but I showed up. This mindset creates emotional stability, and that stability becomes your secret weapon in life. Because when others break down, you'll stay grounded. Keeping yourself happy is not about being fake. It's not about smiling all the time. It's about taking control of your energy. It's about choosing joy even in small moments. It's about building a life you don't have to escape from. You don't need more stuff. You need more stillness. And in 2026, choose to create a life where peace becomes your power. Step 5. Be present. This moment right now is the only thing that truly exists. The past is gone. You can't change it. The future hasn't arrived yet. You can't touch it. But your mind, it's always somewhere else. You're eating but thinking about work. You're with family but thinking about your phone. You're working but thinking about your mistakes. You're resting but feeling guilty about not doing more. This is called mental time travel, and it's one of the biggest causes of stress, anxiety, fear, and regret. The secret to peace and productivity is simple. Learn to live fully in the present, because presence gives you power. When you're fully in the moment, your mind becomes focused, your heart becomes calm, your energy becomes clean, and your actions become 10 times more effective. Imagine two people learning English. Person A is fully present, no distractions, mind 100% focused, no negative self-talk. Person B is half present, thinking about mistakes, comparing with others, doubting their progress. After 30 minutes, who learned more? Who felt better? Who grew faster? The answer is obvious. Presence multiplies results. 1. Practice micro-reasons. You don't need to become a monk. Just start with 1-minute presence exercises. When you brush your teeth, do it with full attention. When you drink water, feel it go down your throat. When you walk, feel your feet touch the ground. This trains your brain to focus. And over time, this focus becomes your superpower. 2. Do one thing at a time. Multitasking is a lie. Your brain can only focus deeply on one thing. If you're talking and scrolling, working and texting, studying and watching YouTube, you're not present. You're scattered. Choose one task. Give it your full presence. Then move to the next. This is how high performers operate. And this is how you protect your peace. 3. Name your feelings. Don't avoid them. When you feel angry, pause and say, "I'm feeling angry." When you feel anxious, pause and say, "I'm feeling anxious." When you feel happy, say it. Feel it. Breathe it in. This sounds simple, but it's powerful. Because naming your emotion brings you back to the now. It gives your brain clarity. I see it. I accept it. I control it. Ignoring emotions equals more stress. Facing them equals more peace. Put your phone down. This one is hard but essential. Your phone is a powerful tool, but also the biggest thief of presence. You check it 50 times a day. Most of the time for nothing. Try this. Turn off notifications. Set 3 check times per day. Leave your phone in another room when working. Walk without your phone. Eat without your phone. Talk to people while looking into their eyes, not at your screen. These small acts bring you back to life, to reality, to presence. 5. Create stillness every day. You don't need to meditate for 1 hour. Just sit in silence for 5 minutes. No music, no noise, no scrolling. Just you, your breath, and your thoughts. Let your brain breathe. Let your soul speak. This stillness will reset your nervous system. It will clean the mental clutter, and it will help you face life with more strength. Being present doesn't mean you ignore your goals. It means you stop living in imaginary stress. It means you stop wasting the only time you actually have, which is now. In 2026, master this simple truth. The present moment is your most powerful tool. Use it with respect. Live it with attention and build your future one focused moment at a time. Step 6. Take care of your body and mind in 2026. If you want to build something great, a new career, a new skill, a new version of yourself, you need two things working in harmony. Your body, your mind. Not one, not later, both now. Because what's the point of dreaming big if you don't have the energy to chase those dreams? What's the point of learning, planning, or setting goals? If your brain is tired, your focus is broken, your emotions are crashing, your physical and mental health are the foundation of everything you will achieve this year. So let's build that foundation the right way. 1. Sleep like a warrior. This is where most people fail. They hustle, scroll, and sacrifice their sleep and then wonder why they feel tired, foggy, depressed, and unmotivated. Sleep is not a luxury. It's your fuel. Without 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep, your brain cannot focus. Your memory becomes weak, your willpower goes down, your emotions become unstable, your creativity disappears. So in 2026, treat your sleep like your most important meeting of the day. Tips: no phone 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Sleep and wake at the same time every day. Make your room dark and cold. Use your bed only for sleep, not scrolling. Think of 3 things you're grateful for before sleeping. Great mornings begin with great nights. 2. Eat with awareness, not emotion. Food is not just about taste. It's about fuel, focus, and function. In 2026, stop treating your body like a trash can. If you fill it with junk, you'll feel like junk. Sugary snacks kill your energy. Processed food makes your brain foggy. Overeating makes you lazy. Emotional eating leads to guilt and more stress. Eat like someone who respects their body. Simple rule. Eat food that was alive once, not manufactured in a lab. More real food. Fruits, vegetables, clean protein, water. Less fake food, chips, soda, fried items, energy drinks. Also, drink more water. Your brain runs on it. Most people are not tired. They're dehydrated. 3. Move every day, no matter what. Movement is medicine. If you don't move your body, your emotions get stuck. Your mind slows down. Your stress builds up. Your discipline disappears. You don't need a gym. You don't need to look like a model. You just need to move. Walk, stretch, do push-ups, dance, run, do yoga, do jumping jacks in your room. Take stairs instead of elevators. Just do something every single day. Because when your body moves, your brain unlocks. And in 2026, your energy will decide how far you go. 4. Protect your mental health. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't take care of it, weeds will grow. Stress, fear, overthinking, anxiety, negativity. Here's how to protect your mind in 2026. Limit social media. You don't need to see everything. Talk to someone you trust. Don't suffer in silence. Journal your thoughts. Let them out of your head. Do deep breathing for 5 minutes a day. Replace negative inputs with positive ones. Avoid overthinking by taking small action. 5. Read every day, even for 10 minutes. Reading is not just learning. It's healing. In a world full of noise, reading is silence. In a world full of opinions, reading is clarity. In a world full of distraction, reading is focus. When you read, your brain sharpens, your vocabulary grows, your thinking becomes deeper, your imagination becomes wider, and your emotional strength multiplies. You start understanding the world and yourself. Even 10 minutes of reading a day can reduce your stress, improve your English, teach you new perspectives, help you think critically, build your discipline, improve your speaking. Start small. Read one paragraph, one page, one chapter, one idea. Highlight what hits your heart. Underline what shakes your soul. Take notes. Reflect. Apply. Because one sentence from the right book can change the way you see your entire life. Make this a rule in 2026. I feed my body with food. I feed my mind with books. And remember, reading is not a race. It's not about how many books you finish. It's about how many ideas you live. So read like your life depends on it. Because in many ways it does. If you don't take care of your body, where will you live? If you don't take care of your mind, how will you think, speak, decide, or grow? This year, don't just focus on goals. Focus on the machine that helps you achieve them, your body and brain, because energy is the real wealth. And when you have it, everything becomes possible. Step 7. Breathe and center yourself. In 2026, the world will keep rushing. People will keep shouting. Your phone will keep buzzing. Deadlines, notifications, opinions, expectations. But in the middle of all that noise, you have one superpower, your breath. It is free. It is always with you. And it is the key to staying calm, focused, and in control. 1. Your breath controls your state. Every emotion has a rhythm. When you're anxious, your breath is fast and shallow. When you're calm, your breath is slow and deep. So, if you want to control your emotion, start with your breath. Breathe deeply. Inhale slowly through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Do this 3 times right now and feel the shift. You don't need motivation. You need oxygen. 2. Centering yourself equals returning to clarity. To center yourself means to come back to your balance point. Imagine you're on a boat in a storm. Waves are high. Wind is strong. But deep inside the ocean, it's calm. That's your center. When life feels overwhelming, your center brings you back. And the fastest way to reach it is through stillness and breath. Even 60 seconds of deep breathing can lower your heart rate, reduce anxiety, improve focus, help you make better decisions, break the cycle of overthinking. 3. Use the 33 rule. Whenever you feel stressed, anxious, or distracted, breathe in for 3 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds. Breathe out for 3 seconds. Repeat this 3 times. Takes 30 seconds, but resets your nervous system. Do it before a meeting, before studying, before making a hard decision, before speaking, before sleeping. This is not a trick. This is biology. For meditation equals mental gym. Most people go to the gym to build muscle. But what about the mind? Your mind is constantly spinning. Memories, worries, ideas, fears, hopes. Meditation helps you observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. Start with 2 minutes a day. Just sit, close your eyes, breathe slowly, focus on your breath. When thoughts come, watch them like clouds. Let them pass. You don't need to stop thinking. You just need to stop chasing every thought. In a world full of chaos, the strongest person is the one who can stay calm. In 2026, make this your secret ritual. Breathe before reacting. Breathe before responding. Breathe before quitting. Breathe before speaking. Breathe before panicking. Your breath is your remote control. Use it to change the channel of your mind. And when life feels like it's spinning too fast, come back to the center. Come back to your breath. Because peace is not found. Peace is practiced. Step 9. Create your future self. The biggest mistake people make in January: they write down goals, they make resolutions, they buy planners and set deadlines, but they forget one thing. They never change their identity. Because until you see yourself as someone new, you'll keep repeating the old behavior. You can't act like your old self and expect a new life. You must create your future self, and then practice being them every day. 1. Understand that identity creates behavior. Most people try to change behavior. I want to wake up earlier. I want to eat healthier. I want to speak better English. I want to stop procrastinating. But these are surface level. Real change happens when you say, I am the kind of person who wakes up early. I am the kind of person who eats clean. I am the kind of person who speaks clearly. I am the kind of person who finishes what I start. See the difference? Don't chase habits, build identity. When your self-image changes, your behavior changes naturally. 2. Write a future self blueprint. Here's an exercise that will change your year. Take 30 minutes. Write a letter as if it's the end of 2026 from your future self. Start with, Dear your name, I'm so proud of us. We finally did it. Then write everything. How you feel, what you've built, what you've learned, who you became, what you let go of, what you started, what you no longer accept. Make it vivid. Make it real. Because the brain believes what it can visualize. You don't just need goals. You need a clear picture of the person who achieves them. 3. Rehearse being your future self daily. Every single day. Ask this question. What would my future self do in this moment? Would they scroll or study? Would they speak confidently or stay silent? Would they give up or try again? Then act like them, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable. This is called identity rehearsal. Actors do it for roles. Athletes do it for performance. You must do it for your transformation because repetition builds character. 4. Dress, speak, and behave like the person you want to be. This is not about fake confidence. It's about real alignment. Speak clearly even if you're still learning. Dress neatly even if you don't have expensive clothes. Stand tall even if you feel afraid. Respect your time even if others don't. Organize your day even if it's messy at first. Show up even when motivation is gone. These are not small things. These are identity anchors. They tell your brain, this is who I am now. 5. Don't wait for results. Act as if you already have them. Most people wait for confidence, clarity, or support. But your future self doesn't wait. They act. So instead of waiting to feel ready, act ready. Instead of hoping for motivation, create momentum. Because the more you act like the person you want to be, the faster you become that person. You don't become your future self overnight. You become them through daily rehearsal, through one decision, one conversation, one step, one shift in posture. One refusal to quit. And each time you act like them, you get closer. In 2026, don't just set goals. Step into your future identity and live from that place until it becomes real. You're not just here to improve. You're here to evolve. Step 10. Be consistent to achieve your goals. Every person watching this has dreams. Maybe it's to speak fluent English. Maybe it's to start a business. Maybe it's to get fit, travel the world, or finally become confident. But here's the truth. No one wants to admit it's not talent that builds that life. It's not intelligence. It's not money. It's not luck. It's consistency. In 2026, if you do one small thing every day, for 365 days, you'll become unrecognizable by the end of the year. But if you start strong and quit after 10 days, you'll stay exactly where you are. That's the brutal difference. 1. Why most people fail: the all or no trap. They go to the gym for 3 days, then stop. They study English for 1 week, then forget. They start waking up early, then one bad day ruins it all. They think, I missed 1 day. I failed. I'll start again next month. But the truth is, consistency is not about being perfect. It's about never quitting completely. If you fall 7 times, get up 8. If you miss a day, come back the next. Never let one bad day become a bad week. Never let a slow week turn into a forgotten goal. 2. Progress is boring. That's why it works. Real progress doesn't feel exciting. It feels like repeating the same thing again. Studying when no one is watching. Showing up even when you're tired. Not seeing instant results. Choosing discipline over dopamine. But that's how winners are made. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Champions show up when no one claps for them. Consistency is silent, but its results are loud. 3. Use the 333 method to build unstoppable consistency. If you struggle to stay consistent, try this first 3 days. Build awareness. Just track what you do. What time do you sleep, eat, scroll, study, work? Don't change anything. Just notice. Awareness creates clarity. Next 3 weeks. Build discipline. Pick one habit. Just one. Do it every day. At the same time, no matter what, even if it's small, especially if it's small. Don't focus on results. Focus on the reps. Next 3 months, build identity. Now scale it. Make it part of your routine. Tell people this is who I am now. Not I'm trying to speak English. Say I'm someone who practices English every day. Not I want to learn. Say I'm a learner. That shift makes you unstoppable. 4. Track. Reward. Repeat. Use a habit tracker. Mark an X every time you complete your daily habit. Watch your chain grow. And if you break the chain, restart immediately. Don't cry. Don't quit. Just restart. Reward yourself weekly. Not with junk, but with joy. A walk in nature, a short break, a motivational video, writing down how far you've come. Celebration builds repetition, and repetition builds excellence. 5. Protect your non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are habits you never skip. Even when life gets hard, choose 3 for 2026. 10 minutes of English, 30 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of walking, 5 minutes of breath work, 1 page of journaling, no phone for 1 hour after waking. Make these your pillars. When everything else falls apart, return to your non-negotiables. They will save you. In 2026, stop asking, how fast can I get there? Ask this, what can I do every day that guarantees I won't fail? Because you don't need to change your whole life in 1 day. You just need to keep showing up 1 small, strong step at a time. That's how you build momentum. That's how you crush self-doubt. That's how you win. Not by doing more, but by doing less consistently. Step 11. 1 tiny step at a time. Everyone says they want a big life. They want to be successful. They want to be fluent in English. They want to have financial freedom. They want to be fit, strong, peaceful, confident. But they forget one thing. None of that happens all at once. It happens 1 tiny step at a time. Not 1 leap, 1 step, not 1 breakthrough, 1 decision, 1 habit, 1 choice. Repeat it until it changes your life. Let's talk about how powerful your next small step can really be. 1. Stop over-planning. Start overstepping. Some people make giant plans. I'll study 5 hours a day. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I'll start a business this month. I'll speak English like a native in 30 days. They try to change everything at once. But here's what always happens. They get excited for 2 days, then get overwhelmed, then break the streak, then feel guilty, then quit. Sound familiar? Because their plan was never real. The secret is not to do everything now. The secret is to do one thing today and then one thing tomorrow and then one thing after that. That's how you win. Not fast but forever. 2. Start with micro wins. Your brain loves small victories. Drinking a glass of water equals win. Making your bed equals win. Saying one sentence in English equals win. Studying for 10 minutes equals win. Waking up on time equals win. Turning off your phone equals win. Saying no to a bad habit equals win. Writing your to-do list equals win. Finishing that email equals win. Each time you finish a micro task, your brain releases dopamine, a reward chemical that motivates you to keep going. One win leads to another and soon you'll have momentum. 3. Stack tiny habits into routines. Let's say you want to build a morning routine. Don't start with 2 hours. Start with this. 1. Wake up and drink a glass of water. 2. Make your bed. 3. Sit silently for 2 minutes. 4. Speak one sentence in English out loud. 5. Write one sentence about your goal. 6. Read one paragraph of a book. Total time, less than 10 minutes. But the identity impact, massive. Because you've already hydrated, organized, practiced discipline, trained your mind, spoken English, thought about your goals, and read something positive. That's how tiny steps build a powerful life. No one becomes powerful by taking giant leaps. They become powerful by taking tiny steps and never stopping. So in 2026, don't try to be a superhero. Just be consistent, focused, and patient. Do one thing today, and when that's done, do one more. You'll look back in December and smile because you'll realize, I didn't change in one moment. I changed one tiny step at a time. Step 12. Trust God's plan. This final step is the most important one. Because no matter how many goals you write, how perfect your routine is, how powerful your vision becomes, there will still be times when life doesn't make sense. When your plans fail, when your progress feels invisible, when your hard work isn't rewarded, when everything feels slow, silent, or unfair. And in those moments, you must remember this. You are not alone and you are not forgotten. Your effort is seen. Your tears are recorded. Your growth is being built silently. Even when you don't feel it, you just have to trust the plan. 1. Let go of the illusion of control. You can control your actions, not the outcome. You can control your attitude, not the timing. You can control your work, not the reward. Some of you will give your 100% and still not get the result you want immediately. That doesn't mean it's over. That means something bigger is being prepared. What feels like a delay is often divine protection. What feels like a no might be a not yet. Don't rush the blessing. Prepare for it. 2. Keep working even in the silence. When a seed is planted, you don't see growth for weeks. But underground, things are changing. The roots are forming. The structure is building. It's the same with your life. You might not see results yet, but something inside you is already changing. Your focus is stronger. Your mindset is sharper. Your discipline is growing. Your energy is improving. Your heart is healing. And when the time is right, the breakthrough comes. But only if you didn't quit during the silence. 3. Pray then move. Prayer is not the end of your action. It's the beginning. Don't just sit and hope. Pray for strength and then act. Pray for wisdom and then choose. Pray for direction and then move your feet. Faith without action is empty, but action without faith is exhausting. You need both. In 2026, let your strategy be backed by spirit. Let your work be guided by wisdom, for look for the signs. Sometimes the plan doesn't come in a voice. It comes in a person who inspires you. A book that changes your mindset. A video that speaks to your heart. A failure that redirects your life. A delay that humbles your ego. A small wind that builds your belief. God doesn't always shout. He whispers. And if you're present, patient, and humble, you'll hear it. Your story is not finished. Your future is not written by your past. Your life is not hopeless. Even if you've been through pain, you've made it this far. Not by accident. You've survived things others never knew about. You've kept going when most would have quit. You've grown in silence. Now it's time to rise with faith. Work like it depends on you. Pray like it depends on something greater. And trust this. 2026 will not be perfect, but it will be divinely timed. You do the planting. Let God handle the rain. This is your year. Not because it's easy. Not because you're lucky, but because you've decided, this time I won't quit on myself. Not again. Not this year. Now take the first step. And remember, we're here to help you grow, learn, and improve your English, too. So, subscribe, share this video with someone who needs it, and let's make 2026 the most powerful year of your life together. See you in the next one.